overview. All right. I am Justine. I'm an AmeriCorps member currently working for Imagine Art as an artist in residence and an art teacher in the fiber arts department. So I get to work with some artists doing crocheting and embroidery and weaving and all kinds of fun stuff like that.
My name is Richie Peña. I am a AmeriCorps volunteer artist in residence for Imagine Art. I am a part of the 3D and mixed media team, also working together in collaboration with Flatbed Press to bring some of Imagine Art artists into a print shop studio.
My name is Jonathan Baker, and I am one of the AmeriCorps artists in residence here at Imagine Art. In particular, I'm on the ceramics team with a couple other AmeriCorps artists in residence, and we help people make ceramics and do like ceramic art projects.
My name is John Molina. I'm an artist at Imagine Art. I do painting and do drawing and some ceramics, and I've been going here for 5.5 years. And I enjoy coming here and enjoy doing my art.
Our focus this year has been a lot on job place readiness and being ready to engage in the classroom and things like that. And so one of the challenges that we've had to address is sort of balancing the unique needs of our clients with the expectations that they may face outside of Imagine Art. I think a lot of it has to do with breaking down how we explain things to people. And as facilitators, we ourselves have to be really creative in how we interact and how we lesson plan and how we introduce topics and introduce projects and skills. It's challenging, but it's also really fun. And I think it stretches all of us to be better artists, better teachers, and better members of the community.
What stuck out to me during my year of service is creating connections with the Imagine Art artists and how making art with each artist, you learn more about who they are as individuals, and you collaborate with them, you teach them new skills that they start to implement into their own artwork. And you, as an AmeriCorps volunteer artist in residence, you gain this new learning experience, teaching experience that working with IDD individuals allow you to be humble and grounded as artists, working, making, and just living.
Opportunity to come to Imagine Art has been really incredible as someone who's kind of chosen art from a career path or thinking about different ways that you can live as an artist. But really the reason I'm grateful to be here at Imagine Art is because it's an opportunity to help other people through art and kind of use those skills for the greater good in general, but to help all our artists. So that's been awesome.
Yeah, my art has grown since I've been at Imagine Art.
What is your favorite part of Imagine Art?
Just being here, coming here in the morning, doing art here in the morning, and things have been fine with it and stuff. And it makes me happy being here every day. Just being out and stuff, being with my friends and stuff. Yes. Well, I've learned stuff, and I teach classes stuff sometimes, and I learn how to teach them and stuff. Like when I learned to make and sell it, I went out and when I talked to Tom's, they gave me that thing, and I got other people there to sell the art too. And that's how I've been doing stuff like that.
How has Imagine Art helped you learn how to sell your art?
It helped me learn how to sell it to the point that I could do it, and I knew I could do it at the time I did it and stuff like that. And when I did that workshop on a Thursday here, it helped people sell theirs, get ready to sell theirs. And I told them how to do it.
I think there's something really cool about teaching someone embroidery or crochet and they're really struggling to get it, and then maybe you take a break after one class and then you pick it up the next day and they get it and it makes sense to them, and they are like really enjoying practicing outside of class. And yeah, I love that stuff so much.
Currently working with flatbed, I've learned how to navigate and understand the print shop here. Each print shop is different, from my educational background to now taking up residence in a professional print shop setting. So what I will be doing is merging Imagine Art artists and Flatbed Press for art artists to come into Flatbed and create an edition of prints. They'll learn one printmaking process, master it, and the goal is to have our Imagine Art artists be able to teach classes and workshops for other Imagine Art artists, or for classes that are open to the community. So that is the main goal as to collaborating both Imagine Art and Flatbed Press.
Now I'm just getting my plaque ready for the next print.
Well,
For Jonathan, Jonathan has some that we do more books with. Maybe I can ask him for a piece of that.
that's nice.
How big is it?
Yes, it looks really nice.
Okay. We are out doing a delivery for one of our artists, and we were dropping off some of the artwork that he's made and picking up some artwork that he is submitting to a call for artists. So we're driving out to Elgin, which is about 30 minutes away from Austin. And now we're driving back. And we deliver lots of things like clay and art supplies, and pick up artist artwork or take their artwork to them if they're submitting it for a show or for a call for artists. And take it back to the studio to be fired as well, if it's like ceramic stuff and goes in the kiln. So it's a nice day out in Texas. Very pretty drive.
This is one of my art pieces that I did and that I painted with watercolors. And I made a face, a flower face and a sun face on it. That's one of them. And that's another one of mine there. It has some black, pink, purple, green, and brown in it. I used some watercolors. There was watercolors.
So one of my clients is, she has a little bit of experience crocheting, and something that we've been working with her on is her tension in her crocheting, so keeping her stitches the same tightness throughout the whole piece. There was a blanket that we're working on that was a little bit of a rocky start, but she is so persistent and she believes in herself and is always willing to try new things or start a project over. And so we helped her start over, and she's been working on this blanket with a lot of success, and she has been persistent and consistent throughout the whole thing. And so even though we're taking things step by step, and there have been things that are really challenging about the project, she has done a really great job, and I'm so glad that I and the other teachers, Hannah and Esty, have been able to help her work through that, and we hope to see more crocheting projects from her in the future.
The moment we started working in person with our artists, due to COVID, we have been only on Zoom in the beginning of our year of service, but the day that I physically got to work with our Imagine Art artists was the most rewarding experience. You that only working in person and making art in person can allow for such a strong connection between artists, between the community, between everyone.
And this is watercolors. It's pink, red, yellow, and that the sun's on the side. And that's my last one. It's with colored pencils, and it's green, purple, red. And that's my figures.
Right now we are unpacking a lot of Laren's vehicles and we're cataloging them for inventory so that it's easier to kind of put them online to sell them or locate them again later. And he's got quite the collection here. It is really impressive.
Yeah, so we started this morning bright and early I got here at 10:15. And we brought the stuff out of the storage shed and unpacked it. We found some unglazed pottery. We found some bowls from the Super Bowl. We've got Laren's vehicles. And now, so our process is I measure how tall it is, how long it is, how wide, and Jonathan records those measurements, and then we decide if it fits in a small or a medium box. And then it goes back to the line, and Daisy has been photographing the vehicles and the pottery. And right now David is packaging it so that it is nice and organized to go back in storage. And eventually all of this will get cataloged in the inventory spreadsheet. We love a good Excel spreadsheet. And that's basically it.
We like Justine said, we have been re-inventorying all of the ceramic artwork. It's going very well. I love some of these cars. They're very beautiful. Anyway, it's going well.
Well, I'm taking Laren's pieces now, and we've taken them out of the newspaper, and now we're using some bubble wrap. And I'm double checking to see if it's got a tag. Writing down the tag number. This little sheet of paper will be put right on the box. We're also putting in smaller boxes. Laren's work is pretty heavy, so if we can get them in smaller boxes, it'll be easier to handle them. So I just wrap them up and get them ready for putting into the box.
Okay, so today we are at Cherrywood Coffee House. We are installing the Imagine Art exhibit. It is a combination of work by the artists we work with, as well as the AmeriCorps members that have been working in Imagine Art this service year, as well as a combination. Wait, what did I say? It's a combination of. It's a combination of art by Imagine Art artists, as well as the AmeriCorps members that have been working in Imagine Art this service year. We started at 5. We're gonna wrap up here pretty soon. I am very excited about the menu in there. I am wearing a tool belt, well, a tool clip, my very own hammer and tape measure. It's been a lot of fun. It's been a lot of fun.